For math, today we're going to continue doing some more review for angles and lines. Yesterday you took a quiz. The quiz is an indicator, or it's something that shows how you're doing with understanding the three different kinds of angles. So for the quiz, you can, and even the test, when we take the test, you can use a piece of paper, like a sticky note or something. You can use it so that you can see that. Ooh, kind of bent, but you can use it to see if it's a right angle. The edge or the corner of a piece of paper, like a sticky note or a book or something, it can help you to see, does it form that L shape, that right angle? Also, you're looking to see, this is really good to use to measure with all angles, because then you can see, if the angle is smaller, that means, well, it's smaller than a right angle, right? So you can use this to help you. In later years, you're going to learn that the name of a smaller, like what's smaller than or less than, so to speak, less than a right angle is acute. A cute little angle, a cute little angle. And then if it's greater than a right angle, it's what you call obtuse, obtuse. So we're gonna have some fun today playing around with this. The other stuff you need to know are the different types of lines. Intersecting, parallel, perpendicular, or you could do that, right? So intersecting, or you could be like Wakanda forever, right? Because we're not shaking hands during this time or giving hugs unless it's with our family maybe. Otherwise, when we see people air high five or just say hello, or you can go Wakanda forever and you can show your intersecting lines. Parallel, when the lines will never ever touch, or perpendicular. I encourage you to listen to the number rock videos later because it'll help you get it in your head too. And if you do the motions, wacky thought, if you do the motions with the video, it'll actually help you to remember the different types of lines. So when the robot's like parallel, perpendicular, if you do that too, you'll actually remember better. There is research behind it. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get to use something fun today, so let me share it. It's called virtual online graph paper. Wow, that's really fancy. Have you ever used graph paper before? Or maybe you've seen a brother or sister or someone else use it. We get to use this today. I think this will be really fun to use. So basically, what you do is, you know the mouse or the cursor, like how you move stuff on the computer screen. If you just press down on the keypad and you hold it, and then if you drag to where you want, and then if you let go, see, it'll make a line. And so you can hold, drag, let go. You can make lots of kind of funny stuff. You can even have it not connected. What we're going to do today, you are going to be reviewing for your test tomorrow. Tomorrow you will have a test over angles and lines. So we do need to practice. We need to use this for a reason. If I don't want to have this on my computer screen anymore, I can say erase everything. That's pretty easy. I just have to click on it. Okay, so we were talking about right angles. See if we can make a right angle. Well, this is kind of easy if I follow the lines. Okay, and then I could take my paper and I could put it over the screen. Yeah, it's a right angle. Okay, I want to try to see if I can make an acute angle or lesser than a right angle. Let's see, maybe here, here. Okay, that looks small, right? Okay, I'm gonna check. So I'm gonna put one side. Yep, that's definitely smaller. Okay, I want to try for obtuse. Greater than a right angle. Greater than a right angle. Okay, then I'm gonna try that. Okay, let me measure with my piece of paper. Yes, it's definitely greater than a right angle. So you can make all sorts of different angles. You can also do parallel lines. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to make a parallel line. Okay. Does that work? let me test. Parallel lines will never ever touch each other. All right, if I, whoops, I didn't mean to do that one. If I keep going with this one, okay, and then if I keep going with this, whoops, wrong one. If I keep going with this one, they never touch. What about the other way? Ah, okay. Gotta make a straight line. I gotta make this straight. Oh, you know what? If I were to continue, if I take my fingers and I go along the screen, they're gonna touch, so they're not parallel. Let me erase. Let me try again. So parallel lines will never touch. So I can take my fingers if I want this time, and I can take it and try to go straight. And if they never touch, they're parallel. I do believe that these are parallel. I don't think they'll ever, whoops, touch each other. Okay, I can make perpendicular. Perpendicular lines form what kind of angles? Right angles, yep. I can use my paper to see if that's correct. If they're intersecting, whoops, that means it's like this. I can test to see if it's, nope, it's not a right angle. Okay, so on your quiz, your test, can you use a piece of paper? Yeah, this is to help you to know, is it a right angle? Or is it lesser than a right angle or greater than a right angle? So today you can play around with this. I would really practice saying, hey, I'm going to make parallel lines. I would practice that. Make the parallel lines and test to see, will they ever touch? Because parallel lines will never ever touch each other. Then you can also make different figures like shapes. You can kind of do that. How many sides does this shape have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many angles does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then 6. All right. It goes the other way, but yeah. So you kind of see the angles in this one. I see a lot, when I use my paper, I see a lot of right angles. So today, you really just need to study and you need to memorize the different types of angles and the different types of lines. You'll have a test on that tomorrow.